Hello folks, Easy Ride here. Welcome to my next video. Today I'm going to show you how to install a battery tender cable or heated gear cable to the battery of your motorcycle. If that interests you, stick with me. And welcome back. Putting the tender cables or the heated gear cables on a motorcycle, in theory, should be a very easy job. Depends on your motorcycle that you're putting it on. Today I'm going to show you, I just installed a heated gear cable on my wife's 2022 CB500X, and it's just kind of really easy because you can get at the battery. But a lot of motorcycles, it's going to be a real chore to get at that battery, and the battery cables that they put on are so tight that have like 1 millimeter of slack, and then there's a few other things. So anyway, I'm going to turn the camera around and I'll just kind of go over real quick what you need to look out for. And like I said, this is the battery on my 2022 Honda CB500X, my wife's motorcycle. And this one, the battery's way out in the open and really easy to get at. Like I said, most bikes, good luck getting at the battery. They're buried in there and you gotta really search to get them. But anyway, every motorcycle, pretty much the same thing goes on. You have a positive terminal right here. This is your hot terminal. This is your ground. Hot terminal will always have a plus on it, and it'll be red. The wires that you put on, let me show you. This one here is a battery tender wire. And I just put on this, these are called a coax. It's hard to do this with one hand. This is a coax plug that's used for heated gear. So simply, all you have to do is unscrew the screws. There they are. Unscrew the screws. Install the wires, the reds to the reds, blacks to the blacks. Some of the older bikes, this screw is going to be a 10 millimeter bolt. On this bike here, it's just, I don't know, you could probably use a hex head on. I don't know what size it is, but Phillips head worked just fine, so I just used a Phillips head screwdriver. Some things to look out for when you're doing this. The screw, let's see if I got the camera, the screw goes into a square nut that's kind of in the battery, right here in the battery terminal. And that square nut likes to kind of slip around in there. Sometimes you have to take a very fine screwdriver and push the nut into position to get the screw to line up again. Again, this bike's pretty easy because it's all kind of up and down, you know. But like say, for instance, my Africa Twin over there, the battery is stuck under that plate right there on the bottom of the seat. And it's really hard to get to, and it's buried in there. But anyway, so that's one thing to watch out for. Then what you want to do after you get it all back together and the bolts are nice and tight, and make sure you tighten those bolts pretty good. I mean, don't gorilla around them and break your terminal, but get them nice and tight, because if they loosen up, your bike's going to stall out, or it won't start, or something's going to happen. Then what you want to do is you want to secure the cables with a tie wrap. Get them out of the way from things that are vibrating and moving and rubbing, because you don't want them suckers to rub through. And in this instance, I tie wrapped it to the hot cable down here, and it's kind of under there, out of the way of everything. And then what you want to do too is, like here, the cable for the heated gear, I tie wrapped it to the frame right here. And what that does is, you know, as you're moving and you're pulling on this cable, it's not going to pull the cable. It, you know, this tie wrap will hold it up to the frame. Same idea down here. You know, it's, if you're going along, it's not tugging on the, you know, the wire from the battery. So, you know, this to take the pressure off it. Other than that, it's pretty simple. Like I said, the hardest part normally is getting to the damn thing and maybe getting them cables off. Another thing I do, if you see there's a little bit of red right there, that's this battery terminal protector. I like to put that on all my batteries. That's a little trick from my truck driving days. Not that motorcycle batteries tend to get too nasty. But anyway, that's it in a nutshell. It's like I said, it's normally, it could be a simple job or it could be a royal pain in the ass. It just depends on where your battery is on your motorcycle. Like for instance, on my old BMW R9T Scrambler, the battery was buried under the gas tank. Oh my God, what a nightmare. But anyway, you got any questions, put them on underneath. Give this thing a good fat thumbs up and have a great day.